Welcome back to another color video, vitamin D edition. I'm outside getting some fresh air. Between June till September, I make videos outside just to be outside. Obviously, there's no internet out here, so I have to make my videos not only on my laptop, which is it's on its way to low battery, but obviously there's no internet out here in the middle of a forest. Like I'm looking around and I'm like, nope, there's a house down there. Maybe it has free internet for me to use. Yeah, right. But anyways, let's look at color stock. We might be headed for a green month. This would be the first month where we might close green. It would be very bullish actually if we have a green candle close. As you can see here, we're looking at the monthly time frame. Okay, relax. Some people forget I don't look at smaller time frames than I don't look at anything below the daily. I don't look at 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. I look at daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly. I look at the very big picture and I make my plays off of that. I do look, well, no, I don't really look at, occasionally I look at the 4 hour time frame, but it's rare. And usually just to look at the key levels and probably looking for a day trade opportunity. But it's rare that I day trade anyways. Okay, so yeah, usually I just go for like 1 day swings at best. Or I buy it open and then close the position end of day. Anyways, monthly candle here would be very bullish if it looks like we're getting ready to reject, right, and not get that cross under. That usually sends it spiraling downward. Number one, that's good. Number two, we crossed over on the daily time frame. Now we're looking for that weekly crossover. Because if the weekly crossover happens, that means we probably surge to around 1.40. Because that's what would have to happen. In order for a weekly crossover to happen, there has to be enough buying pressure to push it from where it is right now to 140. 1.40. Not 140. I'm sure some of you would be like, yes, 140. But 1.40 is where it would have to push to for this to get that crossover in the weekly, right? Because it has to be a strong green candle close on the week. We have to have a strong green week, which we really haven't had for color other than that one time we had that big pump. But right now, the monthly time frame is going to tell the big story because every time we've gotten that rejection here or a crossover, it's led to a huge pump or at least marked a bottom. And then we can confidently buy at the bottom knowing it's going to hold. So it's important to always look at the big picture. Too many people don't look at the big picture because these are powerful signals. They happen rarely. And when they do happen, you pay attention. But most people don't pay attention because they don't even bother with weekly, monthly, or even yearly or quarterly, whereas I do. So it's going to be very important. June is very important for this stock. It has to show strength here on this monthly candle. And it would be the first green candle as well. Because look, I just think I just ate a bug. Maybe not. Maybe it just flew by. But anyways, we had this huge surge, right? And then what was followed by that huge surge? Red month, just nothing but red months. 5 red months in a row. Seeing a green candle here would be bullish on such a high time frame. Again, the signals are stronger the higher the time frame. In case you didn't know that. So, and I know some of you are like, wait, Shades, what happened to the 200 WMA strategy? What happened to, all your other strategies? Well, guys, the stocks have been, they've been pumping. The 200 WMA strategy doesn't work when everything's pumping, right? When everything's just, climbing higher and higher, it moves further up and away from the purple line. So the purple line strategy is mainly for bear markets, right? Because we know things get very discounted. We've seen that already firsthand. But purple line aside, once we go into a bull run or we're just trending to the upside, the purple line is just, it's not very useful. So we have to switch over to the MACD crossovers. Because, there's just so much buying pressure on the daily and weekly that eventually we get the monthly crossover. We get the monthly pump. So that's why you look at the big picture. So this is the most important, critical month for color stock. And I hate that they don't drop news. The only news they drop is, hey, we're buying more. Are they trying to be a MSTR at this point? I don't know they're all over the place. AI and Bitcoin and space, battery, whatever. I want to see contracts. I want to start seeing contracts. More contracts. Contracts are going to cause this to surge. Good earnings can cause it to surge too. We've seen that. But it usually sells off, right? So we need a catalyst, something of significance. Earnings just sends it up and then it sells off because obviously people are going to take profit. So that's really it's kind of like BBAI. It needs a catalyst to surge. Without any catalyst, it just goes sideways or it just trends downward. Ideally, we need this to just, again, show strength on the monthly. After that, I'll be bullish as hell. Because this one has not had even a green month, whereas other stocks have. So, anyways, that's it for the video.